Welcome to the YouTube video to discuss the investigation into bullying allegations against Dominic Raab, the current United Kingdom's Deputy Prime Minister. This past year, numerous reports emerged that Raab had allegedly been belittling civil servants during his tenure in multiple previous roles within the British government. In this video, we'll examine the events that transpired leading up to the appointment of an independent investigator to review accusations against Raab. The news first broke on Friday, November 11, 2020, when sources at the Ministry of Justice told The Guardian that senior civil servants were offered respite or a route out of the department when Raab returned, having heard reports of his past behaviour causing some to still be traumatised. The Guardian subsequently reported that Antonia Romeo, Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Justice, had spoken to Raab to remind him of the need to treat staff professionally and with respect. Raab came out fighting, with a source close to the minister saying he makes no apologies for having high standards. The following day, The Observer reported that concerns over Raab's behaviour towards officials had been raised in Whitehall in 2018, with a document sent to the Cabinet Office describing alleged unprofessional, even bullying conduct of the minister towards his private office. Simon MacDonald, the then Permanent Secretary at the Foreign Office, came forward and confirmed the reports to an LBC interviewer, saying that the characterization of Raab as somebody who could bully, and around whom bullying could happen, was plausible. Progressive tensions led to the eventual appointment of Adam Tully KC, a top employment barrister, to investigate the complaints in confidence and report back to the Prime Minister, who would then decide Raab's fate. Over the course of the next few months, more allegations of bullying by Raab began to emerge nearly daily, with multiple anonymous sources accusing him of multiple offences. Raab himself vowed to thoroughly rebut and refute the two official complaints. However, on January 25 further reports were made public that at least 24 civil servants had now made formal complaints against him. These 24 reportedly included members of his own private office staff from his first stint at the Minister of Justice. On February 1, questions turned to Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, who had appointed Raab in the first place. Despite repeated questions, Downing Street refused to comment as to whether Sunak was aware of prior complaints about Raab. The investigation continued, with all three Whitehall mandarins who had previously worked with Raab being interviewed: Simon MacDonald, Antonia Romeo and Philip Rickrift. The Prime Minister himself, Boris Johnson, was then reported to have privately warned Raab about his conduct and given evidence to the investigation. Then, finally on February 10, the Ministry of Justice reported a sense of calm before the storm. Tolerance for the inquiry process was wearing thin, and Raab himself said he would stand down if Sunak wanted him to, vowing to respect whatever outcome the Prime Minister decided. Today, the investigation is still ongoing, and things hang in a state of uncertainty. We will keep you up to date on any developments, so stay tuned for more.